Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. How is everybody? Hopefully you all are having a good day. My day was all over the place. Can't help it sometimes though. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I tried working on some stuff and didn't really end up working out yesterday. I got a little wrapped up in it and to make a more like what happened. I was a little late getting off of work and like they had a last minute toss in. One of my old boss was like, "Yo, do you want to stay late?" And I was like, "Not really." And you know, they tried to do that little incentive thing, and I mean, sure, fine, whatever. But I was like, I first of all do not like being last minute, you know, sprung upon. So I was already feeling bad about that. Well, I was actually having a relatively good day and I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually, you know, doing pretty good, staying on top of it, you know, I'm actually kind of on time with stuff. And then I look at the clock and I'm like, crap, no, I'm not. So that was like the first little, you know, like, well, okay, I wasn't doing as well as I thought, but I mean, it's better, I guess. And then had a little trip up, but I fixed it, so I thought. And then, yeah, just that little jab right there at the end as I was, it's not really a jab, it's not really right to say that, but that's, like, I am a recovering doormat, okay? So it's really hard to tell people no. Just in general, not when they're like, you know, hey, can you help me? And I'm like, I really need to go. Like I'm on my way somewhere. I'm already late, or you know, something, and it's just having a last minute. They're like, hey, you want to stay late? I'm like, I mean, you know, normally I might have, but I literally would have no time to do anything because I wanted to stream yesterday and it still didn't happen because I was a little bit late and that made me a little uncomfortable when I left because I was like, man, I was kind of having a good day. And then because I had to go to the grocery, it was wild to think that we actually had a somewhat decent day. And by mean decent, it was probably, we had like 70% humidity instead of like the 90s that feel like we've been rocking lately. So I was like, okay, it actually feels kind of nice out here, so I will go to the grocery. I you know, I thought I had time for that. And so that made me roughly an hour late getting home, and ended up buying too much, so it took like a couple trips back and forth to the car. And so that made me a little late. And then Yeah, gosh, that's another thing too. It has been so hot and humid lately, and my brain is fried. And so my apologies for like pausing right in the middle of my sentence. Because I'm literally trying to remember. I was like, what happened? And I was like, okay, so and then I got home and got home, shower, and by the time I got out of the shower, I would have had maybe an hour and to like decompress from work. Because this is, you know, one of the things I don't want to do is just constantly, you know, scream into the void about work all the time. But it's, you know, it's, you know, it's something to talk about. I don't actually, you know, I'm a true gamer. I don't actually go out and touch grass that often unless I make a point to. But yeah, I was like, well, I had to go get groceries and do all that, take a shower, and then I would have had an hour. And then because I was trying to work on non-retro gaming for a change, you know. trying to figure out this actual streaming stuff. And then I couldn't seem to like get everything figured out. And I here's some advice for you too. Unwanted, but here you go. It's all well and good if you want to stream. You can do exactly what I did, and if you don't have the equipment, or you know, you don't necessarily need the equipment, all of the equipment right off rip. That's why I'm rocking with some artwork that I drew. You don't need to have a full thing going right off rip. I don't know, I wasn't about to let that slide for me, I guess. So I at least needed like a run-in-the-mill backdrop and some seeing things. But it's literally the stuff that I did while I didn't have, like, I drew my PNG while I didn't have a computer to stream with. But I did have like just a little, you know, 15-year-old tablet. 15-year-old laptop. Oh my gosh. Already starting. 15-year-old laptop to work on art and things and watch a lot of videos about, you know, the do's, the don'ts, the ins, outs of streaming and all of that, and that's really helpful. I have actually found things that I learned how to do, and when I try to get like, you know, ring up streamer buddy tech support, I end up doing something on screen and they're like, how did you know how to do that? I don't even know how to do that, and they've been streaming for like years. But that's all well and good and everything, but I highly recommend also trying to figure out not just how to do scene sources, mixers, and scene transitions and all that stuff, but also trying to figure out, because I personally have no idea what to do if bitrate, like my bitrate tanks, or if it's like running too high or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. So it's all well and good if you're like, yes, I want to stream, but I don't have the stuff right now to stream or whatever. Watch videos. It's totally fine. Maybe you're a little hesitant, you know, or you're just like, oh, this, that, and the other isn't right. Watch videos. Just, you know, I would say for multiple people as well. Don't just watch one person, because they'll either just have a cycle of telling you the same 5 things 5 different ways. But, you know, watch a couple people, how they set theirs up, how they do things. Mine is horribly patchworked at the moment because I don't know how to do the audio stuff or how to link this, that, and the other. I don't even know if you guys are hearing double right now, because I can't even figure that out. The only real way to know if your stream is running smoothly or well at all is to actually stream and troubleshoot with your chat, or if you have like one of your buddies in chat with you being like, okay, you don't have double audio, this could be a little louder, this could be a little quieter, you're kind of quiet, you know, your music, we can't even hear your music at all, you know. So that's one of the downsides, I think, unless you make an alt account like some people suggest, to 0 viewers and just, you know, stream and delete the VODs or whatever immediately, or just unpublish them and work on your stream that way. But that seems so extra. And I'm just like, I wish there was a different way to do that personally, but you know, everyone's got their own different way of streaming. I don't think anyone that I talk on the regular with knows how to use StreamerBot. They use other streaming programs, and I'm just like, okay, that's nice. Eventually my PNG will be in a different program, but I told myself this will work for now because brain fart. It worked. Oh, that's what it was. It works for now because the programs that they use have two more extra animations that I told myself if I started working on that, if I started trying to like do another layer and have to worry about proportions and all of that on my PNG, I would probably lose my mind. And I would never start streaming. I would never just hit the go live button, which is literally, you know, big streamer advice. They always tell you, just go live. What do I do if I go live? True. I was terrified the first few times streaming. Now I don't really mind that much. The only thing I do mind is I wish I knew things better so that you all wouldn't tune in and I'm just, you know, silent because I'm trying to, something happened off screen and I'm panically trying to fix it. While you have like no idea and I just stop talking because I'm just like, oh crap, how do I handle this? But I assume that just comes with experience as well and just doing it more and more. So enjoy the scuff while it lasts. I guess it's gonna last for a really long time. And I will enjoy looking back, I guess, on past me, by future me, to see if I've grown or changed or gotten better at all. But I mean, it's human nature to grow and change and, you know, I wouldn't say necessarily evolve, but just, you know, get better. If not, then what are you doing? Ew. You're like, oh, I don't have, you know, this, that, and the other. You don't need things to change. You can just work on yourself if you want. But I have gotten way off topic, but that's the reason why I accidentally didn't stream yesterday, because I was so late. I only had an hour of decompress time. Because of everything that happened, I would have just been ranting on stream, and meanwhile I was trying to play a game, try to, you know, stream a game that you all could watch that wasn't retro, and I didn't know how to set the screen up, and I didn't exactly know how to show you guys, so I kept toggling and fixing, and I have no idea what I'm doing for about 2 more hours. And then by then it was pretty much when stream would have been ending, or at least 30 minutes or an hour of it. I'm like, well, there's no point going live now, but I'll get there, I hope. I think I did try to get this set up correctly. If not, feel free to I guess yippee when you come in. Because I'm gonna try and have, because I only have one monitor. That's another thing too. If you can find another for like streaming advice, one monitor is kind of okay if you're going to play through like a capture card and you could just play through, you know, OBS, no big deal. But once you're trying to stream from your PC, it's kind of a nightmare because you're trying to stream and play on the same screen. So if you have an opportunity, like, hey, I got this old monitor, you know, do you want it? Just yes, get it. If it's a really cheap, just steal, and they just don't want it anymore, get it. Because I think the next thing on my list is to get another monitor. If I'll bet probably just a small one, so I can have like chat or OBS on the side, so I can see everything that's going on and make sure I don't have any little goblins or gremlins sneaking in. Or the babe. But probably, if not, it's gonna be definitely. I think it's definitely gonna end up being a monitor. But also, I just want to stream because I miss it, and I have this weird habit that if I get out of a habit, kind of get terrified to try and go back into the habit. So it's like, it freaks me out. Like if I get in the habit of streaming, you know, I was doing almost every day until I figured out my schedule, and then I had that little, you know, a little trip up. I took the break on Monday to try and figure out what I wanted to do with stream, what I want to play next, and then try to figure out how to do it. And then I was naturally off Tuesday, and then Wednesday just didn't happen. So I told my Thursday plans. I was like, I'm pretty sure the humidity is going to annihilate me today, so I'm gonna have to cancel. Which, to be fair, is not a lie. Oh my gosh, I think it was close to like 100% feeling humidity outside. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then I also had the trip up from yesterday reared up today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot these. And I hope that it ended up getting fixed somehow and that I don't get in trouble too bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, it hasn't even been like a full month working there, and I just like already messing up. Here you go. Here's a taste of what me within the 90-day agreement. But oh yeah, that was another thing too. I didn't eat till like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock yesterday, and I try to stay on a sleep schedule of going to bed at 10 because I get up so early. And so I was like, eat food, try to let it sit a little bit, and then immediately go to bed. At least I tried anyway. It didn't really work. Yeah, I'll have to see how this goes. This is probably going to be supremely scuffed. But if you all don't mind, I'll probably just let me add. I'm gonna add something in chat so that just in case anyone comes in and I don't know, I'm focused on the game too much or something, they can do one of my little sound alerts And I can look in chat and be like, oh, yes, okay, hi. Like, thanks for stopping in. What will it be? I think it'll be this. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that should work. Let's do. Nope. That looks weird. This. Oh. Okay. Because yeah, I will definitely say that definitely another monitor should be in the works for this, because this is definitely going to be interesting. Also, I am not quite high energy today, so you should be safe from accidental headphone explosion, so you should be safe. I'm saving the coffee for Friday and the weekend because I want to do long streams if this works out with this game, hopefully. And yeah, I want to be awake for it. So we'll see how long I can go for tonight. Okay, let me just hit send on those. That's what I think too. My audio mixer, I think it needs to be moved because I have so many things on certain scenes, and I have to like scroll up and down to make sure things triggered. So also, if you don't hear anything triggering on your end, please let me know, because once again, the only way I know if any of this is working is if I'm actually streaming. There's a whole lot of this is all very confusing. Like I was literally fixing and adjusting this yesterday, and my brain melted at work, so I'm trying to figure out. Also, I am not hydrated, so whoopsie. I can also do that as well if you want to see how I do redeems and stuff, but I will try. Okay, this is getting terrible. I'm gonna have to get some water real quick, and I will be right back. Just hang tight. Alright. I am hopefully back. Okay. Maybe I can do this. Okay, I think I might be able to get this to work. And, oh, goodness. I'm feeling that hag tag because, oh my gosh. I think I hurt my hip or something at work today because, oh lord, it hurt. Okay, now that should be like that. And there we go. Okay, now that should at least allow me to see the more important things. Oh gosh. I think it's huge. Man, it's just a bit on the smidgen of the not quite the right size, but we will hopefully get this working. It's gonna be very interesting. I guess we will fix this and this in here. Make sure that goes through. Okay, good. Nice. Do this. Okay, I always gotta do that. Do this and that and this and that. It's pretty much how it feels like sometimes. It's just kind of a this, that, and the other kind of scenario where you're trying to like, okay, figuring this out, figuring that out. Okay, let me do this. Let me pause that. Go back. Wrong one. There we go. This. Would it? Like I said, hello, Scuff. That is... This is? Hmm. Figuring out stuff on stream. Pretty much the only way to do it, because there's no way to check or troubleshoot off stream, which would be nice. Okay, it's just really quiet, I guess. Really. Okay. There's that. Okay. It's actually working. Now we go here. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Oops. I love how it's like, we'll see how this goes. Whoops. That's how it goes, though. There we go. Okay, and we'll just do a quick check. Okay. I kind of have it, so hopefully my avatar isn't going to, like, be too much in the way. But you all can see pretty well. So let me... Ah! Wrong one. As always. Where is this? Yes, yes. Is that how... Nope. That's not how I do that either. It has, like, snap to the edges on so powerfully. I know, woo, a smidgen, but... Oh, man. Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh. I'm like, where do I click to get all this off the screen? Oh yes, and we go here. Let me know if you all can hear the game well enough as well. Okay. It should be fine. Jump scare. Turn that up just a little smidgens. Then if anyone has any complaints about it being too loud, you can. Okay. Is it gonna be interesting. Because I played during like the free weekend and I got hooked, you know, but I don't think I remember the controls all that well anymore. This is about to be, ooh, interesting. I forgot how to do everything. Game help! Okay. Delete. Okay. Literally forgot how to do like all of this, so please excuse. For a second I thought that was an attic and I was like, hello? No. Okay. Also, I forgot how. Okay. Yes, I would like a banana. A banana, if you please. Croissant. Croissant. Oh. Goose. Oh. Okay. I am literally having to relearn everything because I forgot how to play. Yep. Greg's list. Thanks. Guess I can just move those to archives now. Okay. I was say it's probably gonna be at night, but we can do it anyway. It'll be good for trying to figure out how in the world be doing this. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, this almost looks like the same one I kind of cleaned up before. Gosh, please excuse me trying to figure out how to do this again. Oh god. Yeah. Just I can't. Please excuse me. When I clean up your mess. Dang, litter bugs. Sheesh. Nice place, but good grief. Garbage Central. Mm. Garbage. Garbage for the poor. Not necessarily a garbage issue. But I was like, get in there. Don't you dare. This, huh? Okay, cool. Oh. Here we go. Sheesh. Yeah, is that having your trash can right in front of your basement window, though? That'd be kind of... Oh, gosh. Okay. Whoops. I teleported inside the house. Can I write my own little, like, coffee on there now? Coffee. Come inside and espresso yourself. I don't think so. I'm just... I can't... Oh, I can. By the way, vacuuming is new. I did not... No, I didn't have this last time, so... Fascinating. Man, this sucks. I don't know. Are you talking about the table and chairs? I guess. Okay, cool. Ah, okay. That's new. Thank you. Apparently there's more. Hmm. There's trash out here? Where? Just one though. Oh, that ain't it. Hmm. What out here would be considered waste, though? Hmm. Let's see if there's something still out here that I have missed. Outside, because the little thing is lighting up for outside. Okay, there's trash. Where? What would you be calling trash? Unless it's something like down here that fell. No? The trash was me all along. Had to sniff the flowers real fast. Ah! Oh my gosh! That that blended in so good. I could not see that. Hooray! Okay. Oh my good golly goodness. Oh, hello. Hey. That's a whole lot of stuff. Use? Collectible? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. I guess she said she was kind of done with everything. Wait about that? I had to. Neighbor's dog was going ballistic, so I thought, oh, I'm getting a delivery, and then nope, it wasn't for me, so sad. I'll do this, because if I don't, I will forget. I wish you could, like, take some of this stuff home and put it in your own house. Like, hey, instead of just sell it, I want some stuff. But I guess that's how you get stuff that you actually want. Does that count as, I was gonna say, a vacuumable? But I guess not. Kitty! Can I have the poster? I want the cat. Epic demo is finally out. Bring a friend. The meowing stones. Oh my gosh. Can I have that? I want it. I wish like all this stuff is like purchasable back in the store or whatnot, because oh man. Oh. Do I have to get rid of the coffee? No, I like coffee time. Aww. Makes me sad. As a coffee lover, I know sometimes you can have a little too much coffee out here sometimes, but I have yet to go to an actual coffee shop. Oh, I just ruined this one, I guess. And I just get so nervous because I'm just like, can I get a mocha, you know, or a latte this, a mocha that, you know. Book club! Ah. I also like this wallpaper too. All of this stuff. I want it for my own home. Aw, well, at least they ruined it with a ugly handprint. But ooh, this reminds me of a K-drama called Coffee Prince. Oh. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, so that shelf, and then I'm like, it's not a shelf. Oh Lord, what is this? Good grief almighty. Let me double check as well. Okay. I was like, do I really want to open this? It looks terrible. Sell everything. Make the money. That's cute. I feel like more places should have the swing up doors. That's actually pretty nice. Poof! Everything's gone. How dare you disgrace the beans? Then watch Mushu while I ruin our secret with my stupid girly habits. Oh, yeah, I guess. Ugh, goodness. Ooh, can I take that? It's full of goodies. See? Hmm. Why? Hmm. Well, I guess all the windows are clean. Now what's in here? Appraisal still? Talking about the light? Hmm. Huh? Oh, the board. Duh. Okay. I cleaned it and then I was like, the board! And then I totally forgot about it. Kind of weird. I can't sell that. Okay, nothing left in here. Yeesh. Like there is so much noise going on. I don't want to finish. I can get it done right. Delete it. Lemon door. Pretty. I like purple. I don't know about a purple wardrobe though. There we go. Well, the place was a mess, but at least they kept their bathroom clean. Okay. There we go. Ah, this is the everybody. Toiletto. A speaker. Huh? Here. No. A square for everybody else. Okay. I totally forgot about the basement. That's why. I was like, I feel like I'm still missing stuff. Poetry club in the basement. Trapped in the basement. No thanks. Right? Man, that chair really rocked. Wow. Ooh, nice. Ugh. Yo, Uncle Scully, how are you? Also, very good. How do I... Ah! Hardwood or tile floors? Depends. Depends on where it's at. Is it the horse one? Everyone seems to be falling for the horse one. Yeah. Yeah. I have seen many fall prey to it. There is nothing wrong with it. I haven't played it myself, but I kind of get it. Flashbang. Oh, it's an actual game as well. Okay. I did not know this. Also, if you see me like hit the tab and stuff a lot, it's the only way I can kind of literally tab out of the game so I can see chat a little bit, because I unfortunately only have one monitor, so I'm trying to game and stream from the same one. So some of the stuff that we have to sell here, I'm like, man, can I take this home? Like, it's cute. I want it. I like the little rustic look to it. Is this good? Okay. Guess this is good. Nothing here. Okay. I was say, I think the door is still open, so. But I hope you're having a great Thursday. And welcome back. I got done with Pokemon and I was like, well, ooh. I will probably run into lots of things because I am new to streaming with mouse and keyboard. Or just new. new to playing with mouse and keyboard. So there will most likely be a lot of running into things or just stuff in general. I'm thinking that's a hide-a-bed and it's not. Or a Murphy bed, whatever it's called. What? Can I pick this up? What do you want me to do with it? I can't sell it. You want me to, like... You want me to, like, pick up the whole thing and just... put it in here? You said if I forgot anything, set it by the door, and I was like, okay. So... I guess. There's nothing to sell here. Okay. Like, pick up the sink, and it's like, well, can I sell it? It's like, no. I'm like, okay. What's that? Yeah, I did the one back there. One more good luck. Nothing behind the door. Not really. Okay. Okay. Well. Well. I guess that's everything. So it's this one. Oh. Very funny. Oh, I'm sad about the posters. I actually liked the posters. Oh, it looks so different with no furniture. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I would never find the time to clean it that well. I almost missed the basement, but otherwise it was a breeze. So now I'm craving coffee. I mean, I really am. Hope you come by my new shop. Your first order is on me. Aw, cute. And honestly, yes. Yes, please. Oh, alright. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I haven't heard anything about the company running it or anything. But I've seen a couple of the memes where it was like mainly the horses having like, he's had how many kids? And the like. Ooh. I think we got one for this one, right? The flipper tool? Oh. Oh. That's cool. Copy an item style. Pretty surface finish. Okay. Cool. I sure have this one already, so it's... Oh, no. There we go. Okay, so the little one icon is that. That's what it means. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about the company when it comes to the horse game, except for, well, I mean, like the memes obviously about the horses, and then how much dialogue is in the game. Apparently is memeable as well. What the heck? You said you had a thing. Okay. Don't have a little glowy thingy if I do it. Again, with the glowy and you don't have it. Stop. Oh, okay. 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 They're like, hooray, we're moving again. It's like, we're so proud of you, and we're moving. It's like, okay. Isn't it like... It's like dark. Eerie. Weird. Woo. Why not? Hmm. Hmm. It's probably something cooler, I guess. At some point. Um, hmm. Oh, the fascinating things of... Oh, it's probably in a thing I don't have yet. That's okay. Just move that right there and save it. Of course, now my flipper tool can do that itself, can't it? How do I... I'm so glad that that isn't as noisy as an actual vacuum because, ugh. Oh, how I missed the footprint. Well, I got that pretty together. I think there's a room up here though. Let me just put anywhere else. Okay. And in here. Yeah, I was gonna say there's stuff in here that's annoying. Get this. So, how do I... Guess maybe though that's while I'm out there? While I'm out and about. Right. Okay. Dance is a perfect example of... I don't want to right click and sell it. Because I wanted to use it. No, I'm definitely not going to use pink, so... Hmm. I can't remember. Guess we'll go here. Ooh. Ray frog. Oh, a frog and coffee? Yes, yes. I can definitely help you. Please? Maybe this is where I learn how to... Oh, Lord. I don't know. I sometimes hope there's like something crazy in there. It was crazy once. It's the coffee place and a book. She sold her coffee place. And anyone want a stick? Moved in here. That's cute. Oh. Oh. Pretty. Got some prime spot here, ladies. A little close to the water for me because, you know. Yeah, but wait, there's just something left this out here. Frog and crayfish. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. it's already up there. Guess that just goes to my inventory then. Now. How do I... How do I get that back out of my inventory? Ah, okay, it just resets it. Hooray! Cute. Yeah, this game is, it was pretty addictive for me. I got it, I decided to play it during that free weekend they had, and I was late to the game. It was late to the show, so I, only got to play, I only got there in, like, the last part of the day, and I played it for 3 hours, and I had to force myself to stop. It was a whole heckin' lot of fun, though. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this game when it goes on sale. And it went on sale. And I got it. Redacted! What's up? Welcome in. I managed to flip. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. I'm... Anytime you see, like, the tab go up, it's because I'm trying to... Because I am playing... Oh, gosh. Wrong way. I'm playing and reacting to chat on the same screen. What do you want me to do here? And? Yes. And. Okay. And. You want to hand it to me? I don't want to pick up this stuff. It's cute. Leave it alone. Unless you want to pick up this. I mean, you already got a tree. What do you want? It is kind of in the way of the view, though. Of the beach. Okay. I don't know. What do you want from me with your hand? What? With the strange... Oh, ow. I'm weak. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to investigate. There was some extra noise outside, and turns out I was right. There was an ambulance outside, so I'm pretty sure I know who they are for. And oh man. Okay. Yes, sold those. So what do you want me to do now? You want to upgrade? Okay. Oh, okay. Table. You want the table outside? Okay. But I hope you're having a wonderful time. Redacted. And that, oops, you are having a good old time. I'm gonna like unobstructed view of the from the inside to the outside. I'm being completely over the top with it. What's up? Was you talking about Dark Hoopin? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Dragonite, right? The new, what is it? Mega? Is that right? Oh gosh. That's how you know I have too much Digimon brain. I'm like, is it a Mega? What do they call it? Oh, well, it's a little ruined, but it is just a step in. So I'd rather have, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Yeah, if we're gonna be like in here and stuff, I'd much rather have a view of the outside like this. Oh my gosh. That's great. And furniture this, furniture that. I'm getting to it. Good grief. I'm doing pretty good. Redacted. I think I managed to get it going. Did about 30 minutes worth of yapping and then working on this in the background. I was like, aside from having to figure out, because I only have the one monitor, I'm like flipping back and forth, haha, between the game and the stream and stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of working with it. Hopefully it doesn't look like complete garbage on stream. And there is music playing, but I don't know if you all can hear that either. So if you all want a little more music in the background, I can turn it up for you. Or sound effects. I don't even know if you all can hear the game that well. It's the first time first time trying to stream one of these, but you had a design where he's riding, wait, where Dragonite is riding a Dragonair? Or yeah, the pearl on the tail, like in the middle of the tail, is kind of weird. On the end makes more sense to me, but tablecloth 3. I like that a lot. Mega Dragonite riding a Dragonair. Well, that would be an interesting look, I think. Yep. Oh gosh. But it's got to be frog and lobster theme, okay? So, like, yeah, it's gotta be this. Okay, and I can set it out here, so yay! Oh gosh, it's been a hot minute. I am reiterating, it has been a hot minute since I played this, so, there's probably gonna be a lot of collision of me running into stuff. I don't wanna go too crazy. We're doing this. And we'll do... Oh, gosh. I mean, like, zigzagging all over the place. Is... a little short. Or... lobster. Lobster color. Horse tar? Horse tar. Horse tar. Don't ask for that, because then they might give you, like, they did for the Dunsparce. Just, like, stick a Dragonair on the end of his tail. But, like, Giraffe Rig facing the other way. A Dragonair is his tail. It'd be weird. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. Had a feeling. Dratini doesn't have ears. Does it? Oh, no, just... Oh, it's the little half ones. That's right. Okay, I was like, wait, does Dratini have ears? My brain was like... I thought Diglett had for some reason. I was like, wait a minute, does he even have? Okay, so I can do... What do you want from me? Here we go. I'm just moving you right there for now. Just don't worry about it. Because... a Dragonite! A Dragonair riding a Dragonite! Oh, interesting. Yeah. With a Driftwind. And it... Oh, goodness. Oh, shit. Just had to do a quick check right fast. I think they were loading up my elderly neighbor in the ambulance. She's okay, it seems. It doesn't... It seems like she had another little fall. She had another lady with her too, so she must have been the one to call. Anyway. Oh, mountains. Mountains, definitely. If I had to do a house on the beach, I would be terrified of, like, a tsunami. Granted, mountains have their own issues with, you know, landslides or bears or whatnot, but I mean, mountains is just, I don't know. You walk outside and, you know, maybe you're in a really forested kind of mountain and you got that light fog rising up early in the morning, filtering sunlight coming through while you sip a nice cup of coffee in your pajamas because you bought, like, 30 acres to be alone on. But yeah, definitely mountains. Now we're doing is frog and lobster. Hmm. Um, and then let's see. Also gonna do I don't exactly know where that is, but I yeah, I will say like the beach is nice because the constant wind blowing and everything is, pretty nice, in my opinion. But like, if you get too far, you get the sand and you got you know, the wildlife and the swampy feeling sometimes. And yeah, I don't even live close to a ocean, but or a swamp really. And oh my gosh, we almost had like it felt like 98% humidity today. It was atrocious. Yes, waterfalls are nice, but don't go chasing them. But I hope all your ivy hazing is taken care of now. Yeah, what is up with the humidity? Oh my gosh. It's like anyone I seem to mention humidity to and like, it's bad here too. I'm like, is it bad? What? What's going on? Get grief. Actually, that does kind of work for both. Let's do that. I don't know why. Do it. Here. Can I walk out of this space now without you having an icon? What? Do I get... Can I put them all here? Is that why? I guess maybe more of these. The right one here. Hey there. Yeesh. Got stuff. I will also lightly move this over. There we go. Like, you got some shade on you during the day from a tree. You're fine. Give this person room to slide their chair out. Unless you want more! You get your own set up here. Is that why? Six things up here. Or just 6 in general? 5. Okay. You want a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. "3D home architect." It sounds kind of like the one I did for not, well, I mean, the one I was looking at, I should say, was something kind of like that, but people were not liking that. That's the colors I picked already. Nice little. They were like, man, this is really hard for some reason. And they weren't liking that. It was too... what's it called? I'm trying to do too many things at once and my brain is just like, ugh! Oh, yeah. This, and hey, forgot what I was saying. I mean, it is a book club technically, so people want to be interacting with one another. Can I leave now? Are you fine? No, you are not fine. What else do you want? Place is gonna get crowded and ugly looking. Oh. Want these to go up here? I'm very confused of what this wants. Me in this area. I don't know. Here. Yeah. Remove the house, add more umbrellas. That's one way to do it. I always enjoyed the sim building games. Well, not really. Just Sims in general. I liked playing the Sims games, but I liked to build and then stop playing because I didn't want to create a character and actually go through it and stuff. I just like building in the Sims. It was fun. Oh. And then we'll do... Oh. Oh gosh, play area. I probably should have done this the other way around, but I was like, no, no. Here. Okay. Hooray for like stepping on stuff to get places. You not show up now? Hooray. Oy. I don't like the look of that, but what do you want here? What do you want from me? Oh yeah, the typical, get the Sims in a pool, delete ladder, put them in a house, build 4 walls, get rid of the door, you know. Lock them in the bathroom. I don't think I ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I did play... Zoo Tycoon? Or like... Dinosaur Tycoon, I think? It was actually on the school computer in the art room, so I don't think it was technically supposed to be on there, but the art teacher, I have to say, was the most coolest, amazingest dude. He was just... I don't even know how to describe him. He was like... I don't know. Someone who... How do I get back? I totally forgot how to do this. What am I doing? I don't... I tried to... I was very straight-laced in school. I didn't adventure out at all and try to be, you know, any kind of a wild child. And I felt like he made it his mission, like, almost every class to try and get something out of me. And I was just like, okay, like, you're a teacher. Okay, fine. You know, that kind of scenario. And, to play Street Cleaning Sim. I have not. But I think one of my favorite memories from my art teacher, though, well, I have 2, is where he let me oof, definitely not that. He let me... I think I told myself that I was going to go to like an after school dance or something, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to go to this after school dance because my friends are all going to be there. And my friends ditched, I think, the last minute, where they either... I don't know, they went and hid somewhere, and then I was left all alone somewhere I didn't want to be. And I think it was just before, because I'd already told my parents that I was going to be at this dance, this after school dance, and they're like, okay, cool, we're not going to pick you up then until after it's over. And I was like, no. So I managed to sneak through the entire school, hoping and praying, and that's when they still had like gates that would slide across. I said, oh yeah, I just need to go get something in my locker. Disappeared and didn't come back. So they opened the gate. I went through the gate and went all the way across the school to the art room, and I found my art teacher in there, and I was like, dude, help. I'm like, it's a school dance, my friends ditched me, or I can't find them one. and can I please just hang out until the dance is over? And he was like, sure. And I played the crap out of like Dinosaur Tycoon for like the hour and a half that I was in there. And it was so great. But fond memories. Yes, fond memories with that art teacher. I love him to death. He probably does not remember me at all. He was so nice. Oh, that's all right if you have to log off. I don't mind. I thank you for being here and stopping in just the same. Get your eep. I know. I'll be doing that tonight, but Friday I plan on streaming again and I will have coffee. So I'll probably be trying to go a little bit later since I don't have to get up for work, but oh yeah, I see the only reason why I went to the school dance is because my friends were like, "Oh yeah, we'll go to the school dance too," and you know, we'll hang out. We'll just have a hangout sesh, and they either just said, "Nah, we're going home," or like hid. And I was like, okay. So I was left all alone, and I literally am like the loner type, and I was so sad that I got ditched like that. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. And I think that was almost the last time I went to a school dance because I was just so over it. I'll take the pink up here. We'll go right. I don't think they're gonna be walking in and out right there. Let's do it right here, like no sneaky. But yeah, I was not very social either, but I tried for my friend's sake, and it backfired. So next time I ever went to dances, it was purely for me. I was like, you know what? I want to see what this looks like now. Oh yeah, like that's okay. That might be a weird hot take, but I do love, love, love those kinds of friends that it's like a niche friend group. It's kind of like when you hop online and you play games with your friends, and then you're all like, okay, see you next time, and you know, next time comes and you all hang out again, but you don't really have any other interaction outside of that. Is so nice. It's just, it's like biker people when they're just like, just, I don't know, they're just hanging out and they're like, oh, they just see a random biker and they're like, cool, we're gonna randomly bike with this other biker. And I don't know them at all, by the way, but I like their bike. And they just kind of drive around and they're like, they turn around and look and they're like, I like your bike. And they're like, okay, I'm just doing a ride. And like, cool, I'll follow you around. And they're like, fine with that. I'm like, oh gosh, the interaction of that kind of stuff is, I don't know, it's so cool to me. Oh, let's do purple. It's like pink and purple. I only just now realized I could change that. Oy. But I'm like really, really jealous of that kind of stuff. And especially like my parents will be like, that's not friends because they're not really there for you. And I'm just like, okay, they're there in their own way. And I appreciate them very much for that because the way they are there is really important. Especially when you have some IRL people who literally will like chat you up and then just not give a crap for several months and you're just like, okay. Yep. That is like just, yeah, zero expectations. You're not expecting anything from one another except of, you know, fun time hanging out. And that's, you know, you might be like, oh yeah, today sucked because, you know, my girlfriend, you know, harped on me a little bit today. And they're like, man, that sucks. And that's like about as far as like, you know, you would want to go with that because you're there for, you know, you're there for each other, but not like, you know, I don't know. That the, what was it? That guy that, I don't know if it was like, he played Halo with this guy for several years, and then eventually they like met up. Like the wife was like, just go meet him. I'll go with you. Go meet him. And like the dude started crying. I'm like, that right there. I like that so much. Yeah, no catching up. Just like, you know, literally you're there and you talk about like, you know, or he's like, hey, you're looking great. And you're like, oh yeah, you know, I did my personal best or whatever. And you're just like, man, that's so great. And it's just, you know, yeah, like, hey, it's you, you know, oh wow, you know, that's so, you know, it's so great to see you are, you know, alive and functioning, you know. Really. That's matter on that. But yeah, heck yeah, like, I like it a lot because, you know, that's, my parents were also, especially my mom, was of the mentality, especially way back in the day, of, you know, people you meet online are not your friends. Meanwhile, this dude has been playing Halo with a friend for like, I don't know how long, and they finally meet in person and they start crying. And I'm just like, huh? Mom! I'm like, what do you call this then? I'm like, just now realized I could be doing all this too. We'll go with like the seafoam and then yeah, I have no idea. I'm just having fun and doing whatever with this place because interior design, what's that? Whose horse is that? Not mine. Hooray! Okay. Yeah. That's like when I was in the service industry and stuff, I interacted with people on the daily for like 10 or 11 years, and I don't get all about their life and stuff aside from they're like, oh, I stayed up too late, or, you know, they're coming in at the crack of dawn trying to get some food, and they're like, I'm like, hey, early start this morning, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go hunting, and I was like, okay. You know, and then they come in the next day, I'm like, did you catch anything? That's about it. No one trying to be like, yo, can I get your number or any of that stuff. Like, please, Lord, no, don't do that. Just but yeah, I literally am so thankful, especially to a lot of my online friends, when like I'm sure people have been there before, where it's the mentality of you're going through something, they can tell you're going through something, but they don't want to like be all in your space about it, and they're just like, I'm here if you need anything. And you're just like a place to, you know, you're not pressured to vent because they're just like, why don't you cheer up already? Or it's not that serious. And it's just like, okay, don't belittle how I'm feeling right now. And they're just like, no, when you feel like it, let's hang out again. And just the therapeuticness of people just treating you normal. And you're just like, I just want to go back to normal. And they're like, but you went through this major thing. And I'm like, I just want to go back to normal, please. Being not normal makes it worse. I don't know. Maybe that was way too specific, but I couldn't help it. I went on a little tangent. Yes. I wish some people would get that through their head as well. A lot of people in the service industry and stuff, people are just like, oh, you know, she's being so nice to me. That means I should give her my number. No. I'll get fired if I'm rude to you, okay? It's like, we have to be nice. I'm like, what would your dining experience be if we, you know, it's like people were just rude. You're like, okay, what can I get you? And what do you want? You know, instead of, hi, how are you today? You know, that's great. Thanks for coming in. Here's our specials for today. You know, just get. And they're like, oh, just being so nice and flirty. I'm like, no, I'm treating you like a human being. So please don't take that the wrong way. I'm just like, please don't do that. You're gonna stress me out. Get back to oh yeah, phone calls are the worst. I can't tell you how many times like dudes try to very intentionally try to be like, look, I'm putting this in this little comment box. It has my number on it. Call me later. And I'm just like, ugh. No. Just like, that's not what I'm here for. I am here to work. Granted, I have met. Oh, look at the cute cake. Cute. The same goes for some coworkers. I've had some coworkers as well. At my old job, not my current job, but at my old job, that were like, wow, she's so kind to me. I should get her number. And they're like out in the parking lot trying to get my number, and I froze. And they kind of gave me a look like, are you okay? And I'm like, not really. I'm like, I don't give my number out. I don't like calls. I don't even know you, pretty much. Like, I barely know you. I don't enjoy it. I don't know. It almost felt like coercion at a point. And I was like, I mean, he was new. And I was just like, okay, I don't like this. It's making me a little uncomfortable. You haven't worked here that long, and can I fix this wall? Is that a thing? Can I do this thing? Can I do this? Yeah, just real yeah. I hadn't thought of that kind of dilemma for like if it's a grocery store and you're just like, oh, where am I gonna get food now? See, I am oblivious as heck when it comes to that stuff unless someone is like outright using very direct language with me that like, hey, I like you. Because you could probably flirt with me endlessly. And I'm like, wow, they're so nice. And they're like, girl, give me your number. Just like, oh, no, thank you. And they're just like, what? And I'm like, I thought thought you were just being nice. Oh. Oh gosh. Yeah. Sometimes girls be scary sometimes. I'm like, okay. You know, I've had some instances where like the girl is going after a guy, like a coworker, and I'm just like, girl, do you know how old you are? Go play some video games or something. Oh gosh. She seemed happy. Then why are we in the office right now? Right? It's like just leave me alone. Thing, right? And I don't want to sell it. How do I do this thing? Is it this? No. See, I don't want to sell it. I apparently have that thing where I can copy it, but I don't know how to copy it. Do I just hit C for copy? I don't know. I don't want to leave here. Oh, I can sit. I can see. I can fight. Oh, are we selling this? Oh, oh. That's weird. It looked like I drifted or something on the screen. Ooh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. The one who wanted my number and stuff, I was like, okay, we be friends. And then he's like, I want more than friends. And I was like, okay, now this is awkward. I'm like, I don't want to work today because this is now very awkward. I was like, well, and then he got salty because he's just like, ugh, why won't you pay attention to me? I'm like, I don't know, because I'm working. I'm like, stop. It's like, I'm working. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna be trying to flirt with you while I'm working because I don't know, I'm working. I might do like a passerby haha hee hee comment, but I'm not about to, you know, croissant. I'm not about to. I'm not about to do all that. Yeah, I know. I have very, very little experience dealing with others and also people who might be into me as well. I don't know how to handle that very well or do that. I could probably come across as very blunt unintentionally because I've just had so many where I've tried to be gentle about it and they just don't take the hint, and then I get scared or creeped out or whatever, and they're just like, why do you have to do it? Why do you have to gotta say it like that? I'm like, because you didn't take it the other way. And you terrified me. You're trying to creep me out. Oh, that's so cool. I like this cat. If it wasn't like on the... Oh, that's so cool. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna copy these posters and like put them all up in my place. Can I do that? I want. I can figure it out. And the frog. I want it. Yeah. Yeah. No. And I like Bruno from the Elite Four. I don't know. I mean, that's another thing too. It's like, I'm gonna... Don't tell me to get on my knees unless I know you very well. Those are some steep stairs. Oh my gosh. Oh. I assume we're just gonna be selling these. I'm just gonna boop. Oh, it's so cute with the little. Oh, it's so cute. If like when I get my own actual like place, I would love to have one of these because they're just. I mean, they're a hassle to clean, but they're so cute. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh, that is a sick burn, but yeah, I know. Yeah, that's also another thing too is coworkers who don't really take a hint sometimes. Oh, I think that was a sprinkler. Um, just take a take a hint. It's just like I'm not designed just for you, okay? There's other people in the universe, which is why I just, sometimes I pull that card that everyone does, and they're just like, sorry, I'm already involved with someone, and then they're kind of like, what is it? Well, you can get involved with me as well, or something where they're just trying to be the two-timer kind of thing, and I'm like, yikes, bro. I'm like, if you're trying to do that now, what are you going to be like if we actually dated? No thanks. It's horrible. What a horrible way to start. Fish. Just want to move. Can I move the fish? Or do I have to sell the fish? It's on the thing. Yeah. It happens too. House flipping. Did you say flip? I think you said flip. Whee. Well, that didn't do the thing that it was supposed to. Fine. Oop, no, up. Okay, and then I just slide it down. There we go. Oh gosh. Gross. Ew. No. No. No side piecing around here. Ew. No. I'm like, that just shows how you're gonna be with everybody if you're just like chasing tail wherever. Oh my God. Right? Honestly, if I was in a relationship, uh that's because I chose to be in that relationship, and I believe that who I am with is currently the best. So I wouldn't have eyes for anybody else. Because that's just how I am. I am. Plus, I'm not good at lying and all that other stuff. My boyfriend could be like, "Are you lying?" And I'd just be like, "Yeah!" And start crying. Like, I cannot. That's why those. Okay. Oh, I was like, I thought this was another sink for a second, and I was like, round sink, square sink, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It's clean and here, I ain't worried about it. Oh, it's so cute. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not good at lying games. That's why, as much as I would love to be like, I want to go and play Among Us, but I'm not good at lying. I'm terrible at it. Oh my gosh. Yes, that was my old job. I was the second oldest person there. And a whole lot of people were their guests were flabbards. Okay, they were just like, there is no way. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, just because I use this sick Ohio riz on you with all this, you know, lingo, you think I'm young, but I'm actually ancient. Yeah. That's also why some people are like, I feel like it's very important to be upfront when you start a job. Like, yes, I'm this age. Because they go, holy crap, hands off. And I'm like, yeah, you should. Because they're like, oh, you're pretty cute. And then it's like a 10-year age gap or something. And they're like, oh, never mind. I'd go to prison. I want to figure out how to do this, though. I don't want to sell it. Maybe it's in the... I wish you would tell me. You tell me, please. It doesn't exactly tell you how. I don't know. Oh gosh. Yeah, to be fair, I think for me, I have a certain age gap that I prefer, mainly because once it gets to be too large, you can't really connect on anything. Plus I would also find someone really annoying. I was like, yeah, what if I'm just really annoying? House flipping? Did you say house flipping? I think you said house flipping. Did you say house flipping? Whoa, no way, house flipping! Wow! Yeah. That one guy that was trying to get my number at my old job was like very, very elusive on how old he was. So he kept going, I'm like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm old enough. And I'm like, that does not say anything. And he's like, well, I'm older than you. And I'm like, okay, that's concerning. I'm upside down. I'm flipping. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? I think someone said I was flipping. No way. It gonna be random. Oh no, I was flipping. Yeah. Do a flip. I was gonna have that recording at the ready for another little soundbite when someone mentioned do a flip. But I couldn't get one where he wasn't swearing immediately. So that would be a lot of censoring I would have to do. So I was like, I'll just leave it at that. I don't know how. Tell me how. I don't know how to copy things. Is it this? Ooh, good. Painting? No. That's weird. Now I'm over there. Where am I gonna be next? No, it's fine. Relationship stuff is usually pretty easy to yap about. Mainly because my lack thereof, and I just kind of observe other people for the most part, or just kind of, you know, avoid it like the plague. But The weirdest thing is, as much as I have not slash never been in relationships, I am apparently very good at giving relationship advice, which is very odd. Um, I had people coming to me at work, at my first job, and they're like, "Hey, this is happening. Can you help me?" And I'm like, "Hey, you gotta tell him this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that." And she was like, actually went and did that stuff, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That helped a lot." I was like, "Okay." Like, why? Why am I good at this and I don't intend to be? Here? Does it go in here? Where do you want this stuff, ladies? I'm not good at unpacking. Hang on, let me just... Speaking of, I also have unpacking as well to be playing at some point now that I can... I need to buy a second monitor so I can... So I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. Yeah, I like to... I will say, one of the funniest things, one of my old co-workers turned best friend, uh, she was like, "Yo, Twilight here, I think she's the smartest out of all of us. She ain't got no man, she ain't got no kids, all her bills are paid, and she owns her car." She's like, "I think she's got it better than all of us." And I'm like, well, I mean, very rarely, every now and then I come home and it's quiet, and I'm just kind of like, a little bit lonely. But that's usually when I hop online and I start chatting with friends, and I'm just like, there we go. I don't have that lonely feeling anymore. Especially now with streaming. Oh my gosh. I gotta get used to the sound of my own voice. The paint roller. Every flipper's best friend. Did you say flip? Oh my goodness, I think they said flip. Whoa, no way. That's crazy. That's crazy once. To paint a wall, you must buy some paint. Open the store or quest by pressing tab to find the right paint bucket. To get the paint on the paint roller, aim at the bucket and hold right. How to make sure you're not going over the line? Set the painting area. Well, you set firm boundaries. That's how you don't go over the line. Oh, never mind. Set the painting area first. Press mouse on the wall. Set your starting point. Move towards the end point. And press... click again. The rest of the wall is safe now. Oh my gosh, that's confusing. But I'm gonna try it, I guess. Wait, how do I... Okay. This needs paint. Hey, painter? I hardly know her. Oh, I love animals so much, but yeah, I know, right? That was a wall of text at me. What am I doing? What am I doing up here? I'm Batman. But yes, I love animals a lot. But first of all, my pet deposit is outrageously high because they pretty much don't want you to have pets, and I'm not really good at, like I said, I'm not really good at lying, so all of 3 seconds I'm like, I don't have pets, and then I go in and I'm like, oh my gosh, this kitten is so cute, and I'm like, you have pets? I'm like, no! But now it's to the point where I have so many easily breakable collectibles and plants that are very toxic for poor animals. So I do them a favor and do not own pets. You want me to buy in the store now? What do you want me to do? What? I gotta sell a paint bucket. Okay, I gotta sell this thing apparently. So, okay, cool. And now, we what do we gotta clean? What's dirty? dirty in here? Is it this? It looks like a little... Yeah, it's a sun pack. I saw this then. What's dirty in here? Can I help you? What's dirty? Oh, the window. It's a window in my face. It would have bit me. It was a snake in front of my face. If the window's awfully dirty. I like the added little squeakies because that's what makes window cleaning fun. Oh, right. As bright as a daisy now. You can see right proper through it now. Ooh. Okay, now I gotta buy faded pink paint. Okay. Ooh, Pet Heaven. Aww. I'm sad about your doggo. My parents had a dog for a while, and I was really sad when they moved to a place where they couldn't keep her anymore. And I was like, stop getting animals and having me get attached, and I can't keep her. She was like a collie, so she needed the space to run and be energetic, and I do not have that in my squished little apartment. Okay, everything in here is good, so I need to buy pink paint faded. Pink paint faded. Pink paint faded. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that, okay? I got your paint. Paint your mane. Okay, I'm gonna read this one more time because I don't remember what I was supposed to do. Jar Jar Binks home renovator. Misa no have no home to renovate. Misa don't know what to do. Misa out fighting with the Jedi. Misa no have no home. All I do is step in icky go. I guess I kind of... Ooh. I kind of get this. So we need to start the paint area first. Like... What? What is that? You said... Huh? Said paint borders. I hope so. I'm trying, but you won't let me. Oh. Oh! Wait, why could we have done this before? Oh. Okay, that's... We need like a paintbrush on the edges. Ugh! The painter in me is terrified. Going with a roller that close to the edge. Okay. I kind of get it now. Good paint. Okay. I never get it. Yeah! Thanks for stopping by, Dark. Have a good one. Also, I also want to double check. Do you prefer Dark or just Hyena or Yeen? I was making sure with Hunter the other day. I was like, Hunter, okay, you're cool with Hunter, so I was like, just making sure and keeping everybody together. Yeen. I know some people call hyenas Yeens, Y-E-E-Ns, for short. I don't know why, but they're like, oh, look, a yeen. I'm like, okay. But if you prefer dark, I don't mind, or a hyena, or a 7, you know. Okay. It's the yeen. Okay, how about that? The yeen. Alright. Log off. Have your water, your snack. Sleep for work. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. Probably in another 30 minutes. I'll have to log off, but, you know. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take it easy. Stay hydrated. Oh my lord, with the weather out there. So, yeah. Good night. Yeah. I wonder how long it's going to be before someone says flip again, though. It's going to be funny. They'll just be like, why is she upside down? Ooh, 4 a.m. Well, 4 a.m. You don't have to worry about the heat so much. Flip! I think he said flippers. Flippers! That gets the seal of approval. Whoa, I'm back here. Good evening, good night. Until tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow, so. It'll be all good. Oh, I'm gonna redo this. Why? I'll just do this. I'll just reset it like this. How do you like me now? Just so... I would much rather have a paintbrush next to the edges, thank you. But... satisfying sounds, though. Add a paint. No little paint rolly drippy thingy either. We're not putting a tarp down. Oh my gosh. It's anarchy in the paint section. Here. Well, this is fun. Yeah. Such a weird angle. And this is why you pull out the furniture. And you top it up so you don't have to paint at a weird angle. Dug dimma dome, dimma 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 dome, dug dimma dome, dubba dubba dimma dome. Like, I know this space isn't mine, that's why I'm being very careful about painting this. I don't know if I need to be. I shall. I'm out of paint! I'm almost at the end, though. Aww. Well, to be fair, I didn't know how to do that first little square anyway, so that makes sense. Wee, wee, wee. Oh, up, up. There we go. It's like a powder pink, in my opinion, than faded. Really? Where else am I painting? Where would you like me to paint? I've seen Crime Scene Cleaner. I'm gonna be very careful about walking around that bucket. Where do you want me to paint? Here? Where do you want me to paint? In here? That'd be a lot of pink. That'd be a lot of pink. Yeah, like this. Figure out how to... I gotta buy 9 things here. I have 1 thing to unpack still? Oh, well. I did do this, so... Oh yeah, the coffee. Coffee beans. because one coffee grinder, coffee thingy is not enough, in my opinion.
I love coffee.
It's a tag for a reason.
Coffee.
I don't know. In some weird capacity, I also feel like coffee helps boost your mood. Look, gorgeous cup. It's going on the table. So I can see it every time I walk by. Ugh. I love big coffee cups. And again, not I. The other grinders can't deny when a girl walks in with a itty bitty mug who gets sad because it's gotta be a big mug. Let's do this one because that's cute. Here, look at them. They're so cute. To be fair, what are we being fair about? Who's fair? Who's saying it's fair? I wish we could, like, hang them up. For the longest time, I had like a coffee mug tree. Oh, look, it's so cute! It's so tiny! Oh my goodness. Okay, you're going, like, next to the croissant. Yes, please. Please, make me coffee. It's too late at night for me. Save yourselves. Oh, what is this? There we go. One for me and one for Bay. What are we being fair about, Redacted? Huh? Huh? You going to the fair? You gonna have funnel cake? You gonna ride a roly coaster? A little Ferris wheel? You gonna get you some deep fried Twinkies at the fair? Buy 9 things in here. Oh, Lord. To be fair, I need to pee. Slidey doors. I love these kind of doors, but oh my gosh, like the way they free hang and they kind of like, you know, rattle if you just the least amount bump into them. They go, what? You know, imagine trying to sneak into the kitchen for a snack and just, you know, hearing that scary rattling while you're trying to you're trying to sleep, and it's just like someone snuck downstairs to grab a cookie and it's just like barn doors opening and you're like, oh, you don't like funnel cake? I mean, I guess I could see that. It kind of depends for me. Funnel cake has to be, I don't know. If it's plain and hot, it's fine. But if I'm going to put something on it, I'd rather have it cooled off a little bit because, you know, sometimes you put the little powder on there with strawberries and like hot strawberries. Yeah, kind of ew. But, you know, it's icky. Icky! It's like, now I mean, like, if the chocolate drizzles on it, oh my, that's gonna be pretty good, but... What's in your fridge? Oh my gosh! Cupcake! They look like boobies! Oh my goodness! And eggs. Oh, they're rich. They have eggs. Oh, I smacked myself with the door. Not green! Oh, alien! They look like little Christmas trees! Yeeties! Okay. I got that fancy fridge. What's in your freezer? Oh, ugh. Ugh. Is that storage or is that a freezer? I would... No. No. I would much rather have a drawer because... I don't know about you guys. I am old and my back hurts and I would love to have one of those fridges with a pull-out freezer on the bottom. Oh, my granny had one towards like, you know, that'd be a little sad at the end, but she had one at one point, and oh my gosh, I loved it so much. Just like coming in and like throwing your groceries down right here, picking up the bag of colds, opening the drawer down here and tossing all of them in. Oh my gosh, that was so nice. You didn't have to, like, open the door, stuff them inside, and try to quickly close the door and pray that nothing fell until you opened it in the morning and you forgot and they all tumbled out like an avalanche. You're like, holy crap! Ow. Did somebody say chocolate? Well, you said day chocolate. I mean, do you think day chocolate is milk chocolate and then night chocolate is dark chocolate? Or actually I think white chocolate would probably be during the day and then milk chocolate the rest of the time, and then right around midnight would be dark chocolate, because I don't know, something about dark chocolate and midnight just like goes together in my brain, and I'm like, ah, yes, midnight dark chocolate. Oh, unga bunga, I like that.
Oh gosh.
I see, where, what do I have? Do I have anything new? Hey, Redacted, would you like to try something for me? I had to redo a whole bunch of sounds and, like, my sound setup and everything, so I just want to make sure that you guys can still hear stuff on your end. If you want. Pretty sure it says it. I'm pretty sure it's anywhere. Can you say, ooh, scary? I might jump scare myself. Honestly. I have OBS ready in case it's gonna be loud. Would it be that? I think it's that. Oh. It didn't play. That's interesting. Everything is on, though. Did I set it as a different word? Maybe try scare? If it works with scare, I'll change it to scary, because scary works so much better than scare. I don't know why I put it as scare. Okay. Okay, that works. Now, did you happen to hear that? Okay, okay. I'll change it to scary, because I don't know. Scare? I don't know. Would someone just type in scare to try and scare me? Or would scary work? I don't know. I need to turn that up, though. Which one is that? Volume? Now? This one? I think it's this one. I'm gonna try this one, see. Okay. Doesn't necessarily sound too much louder to me. But, oh my, thank you so very much. Oh goodness. I need to figure out how to collapse all this audio mixer. Oh my gosh, it's giant. You know what? No, let's be a menace to myself, and I'm gonna turn this up. Edit. Let me edit. Yeah. Yeah. How do I need to edit? The little thing keeps popping up at the same time. There we go. Setting? No. Hmm. Maybe I have to change it here. No? Okay. I'm trying to get it turned up, but not all of them turned up. But I still feel like the piano scare is, the scare is a little too quiet. Maybe I'll be able to fix it too for a point redeem, and I'll just, I'll have it really loud. That way you all know it's coming, but not me. Not that I know it's coming anyway. I mean, I do usually know when it's coming, though. Alright, I'll write myself a little note saying make scary louder. But thank you so much. Yay, you all can hear it. Hooray. That works.
Oh my gosh.
Now this goes down. This goes up. You heard nothing? What was that weird sound? No one knows. No one knows what that was. What was that? That was so weird. Wow. Also, I can help now. I can't sell. But I wanna copy. Copy wallpaper. I wanna copy the wallpaper.
Can I please copy things?
Before I sell them because I like them. Like this rug. I want this rug in my house. Moda. It needs to be Edna Moda. Oh my gosh, look at that cute frog!
Oh, Patty.
Poland. Cool. Venice. They've been placed. Edinburgh. What is that? In a cove. In a cove. I'd rather pin a man, but you know. It happens. Oh, goodness. See this, I should be able to... Ooh, pretty. Me like, how do I copy? Ha! Move! Oh my gosh. See, that's how you get me to work with a certain company. Just make it a silly name. I would love to. Ooh, okay. So I gotta do quite a bit then. How do I stand up with your legs? But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. I know, Forrest. Oh, there we go. I'm like, how do I get up? Haha. What's in here? It's the ladies from Unpacking. That's my canon. Sorry. They moved into a nice big place and they started a nice cute place and screw that guy that wouldn't let her hang up a diploma. A big tub. Oh my gosh. I was on vacation one time with my family and they had a tub like this and I gotta say I really like it. It was kind of intimidating, but I liked it. I think theirs also had a shower attachment at the top, but oh my gosh, it was so cute. Okay. What is it? Water tower.
What tower music?
Okay. As much as I would hate to leave in the middle of a job, that just means I can figure out how to do more stuff. Like, I need to look up how I get stuff with this, because I want goofy designs for myself. I want to, like, I'm sure I can scan these posters somehow and, you know, take them for myself, or like plaster them up at my place because I want them. But yeah, I'll just sit here and chill and forget how to do everything because I don't know how to do anything. No, not the store. I already been to the store, thank you very much. I bought a whole bunch of melons. And apparently melons don't agree with me anymore, and I'm really sad. Okay. Can I not save in the middle? This is going to be... Oh. Oh, I can't use the... Oh. It's nice. But, Hmm. Hmm. That thing, I guess? Okay, that was the last thing. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, save and quit the game, but I don't know how to open the menu, so I'm trapped. Ooh, fish. Makes more sense. I don't know. Fish and flowers, though? I'll put that right here. There. I don't know. I thought it worked there, but it doesn't. Can I put it in the room? In here? Not really. What you booby doing? Oh, okay. I'm like... Yeah! Thanks for hanging out, Redacted. I've been trying to find the save and quit. I don't know how to save and quit. It's like I'm literally like, okay, I'm at the 3-hour mark. I don't know how to. I haven't had a single break. I don't know how to save and quit. So I'm gonna try to like Google how do I bring up the menu. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm hanging out. It's been fun. Thanks for helping me test things and having a blast. I'm gonna type and see how to open the menu. I forgot. but I hope you have a good night and a good day. Remember to stay hydrated and all that good stuff because oh my goodness, it's gonna be hot and all that stuff. But yeah, have a good one. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, there we go. I found the save button. I'm gonna save and quit, and maybe raid if let me do this real quick. Raid if I can find somebody. There we will just do that then. We'll go back here. It's a lot of things. Yes, I had a whole lot of fun. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Same bat time, same bat channel. I don't remember when I started. I might start a little bit early, maybe, if I can get my food together, because I once again started stream before having really eaten anything. I'm gonna eat now. I'm gonna find a place to raid and give me something to eat because I'm hungry. Oh Lord, there is. Well, well, dang. I was about to say, okay, hang on, we're gonna find somebody, and good Lord, no one's here. Why? Why? What's wrong with y'all? What you doing? Where y'all at? Why can't you be here? I want y'all to be here. Ow. Ow, my hip. Like old lady, ow, my hip. Um, I'm gonna see if I can. Type in. I don't think that changes anything. So we got. Hmm. Um. I can't. My brain is literally kaput. It is non-functioning. Uh, yep. My brain is literally squished. No, my laundry. I also just remembered my laundry. I need to dry my laundry. Crap. um. Best ways to be sneaky. Hmm. Well, that stinks. Very odd. No one is alive. But I guess that's just gonna be it. Plus, it saves me from having to think about this anymore because my brain is like, read someone. I'm like, no, just end and go eat food. Go to the bathroom. Do your laundry. Take your meds. All that good stuff if y'all need to do it. Go right ahead. Cowpokes. I will see you all tomorrow. Uh, I'm also going to try and stream Saturday as well. I, as much as I would love to say a long stream, I am going to go see a movie and with some family, and they're trying to do it in like another town, and I'm like, okay, that's. I want to stream. I want to do a long stream, especially since this did not feel like 3 hours. So I'll try to get back as soon as I can on Saturday and do a long stream, and then I'll also probably do another stream on Sunday because this was a lot of fun. If not, I might switch to another game and just kind of do like an in between, like doing one day this, one day that kind of thing. But yeah, oh my goodness, thank you all so much um for hanging out, for yapping, for watching the VODs, for doing what you can. I appreciate it very much. The yeah, brain fart. But yeah, I appreciate you all so much. I am working towards at least getting affiliate. That way the VODs can stay up longer for you guys. And I think I can do point redeems at that point. And if if I manage to get affiliate by October, if I reach my follower goal by October, I will try to play some spooky games and I will give you all some scare alerts. So okay, scary games for me are not going to be scary to you guys. They're just I'm a wuss. But if you all want, I will give you all some scary things to sound off in and scare the crap out of me. If I can get that to happen. So, uh yeah, look forward to that for spooky month, I guess. So, thank you all so much. Have a good one. And stay hydrated. Bye bye.